Hello guys, welcome, and this game I'm going to be playing at Sona on support, so a little bit different for me. We had a very strange team. We got obviously the first impressions of this, I wasn't very happy. We first picked a Teemo, which is usually very bad news, because the majority of Teemos are usually not very good, and then they usually fall off late game as well, often feeding their lane along the way. It's generally just a terrible champions for someone to first pick on your team. It's what you really don't want to see. So okay, I'm starting the game, and I pick up the Spell Thief's Edge, so because I am going to be harassing a lot of Sona during this game in the laning phase, so it will help. Give me a little bit. It gives me a little bit of mana regen. It gives me the gold. It's a support item. You need to get a support item really first off. This game I was actually duo with the Caitlyn, so this was a benefit because we sort of know how each other play. It does help us out a little bit. As Sona, I tend to take the 9 points in the mastery tree in defense and 21 in the utility. I don't actually take any points in the last one in utility for the bonus move speed out of combat. But I am thinking of changing that because I've started to roam quite a lot more. I've actually warded this bottom bush just so we can see if any of them decide to come round for an invade. But I don't think it's very likely.
And good equipment. Would you prefer the good cop?
So here we're just helping out the jungler for his blue buff.
Would you prefer the good cop or the bad cop?
And then we're going to obviously get to the laning phase. So this obviously is a difficult game to try and carry because
minions have spawned.
what we got? They got Malphite. They've got a lot of tanky players, you know. I mean, this is a pretty horrible game for Caitlyn because you got the Malphite that's just going to dive on her no matter where she is in the back line. The Mumu is going to be following up. He's going to be ulting, and then Leona can just clean up and just, you know, they've got so much lock up here on someone that I wouldn't want to be ADC this game. It'd be difficult. I do start with my Q, and you may have seen I did proc it once while I was at base, just as soon as I started, because on the third proc, as you can see here, I've got 2 stacks on the power cord. On the third one, it will activate the extra damage ability, so straight away I get some extra damage. I do check this push just to make sure Leona is there, and Jinx is already pushing up, which is what most Jinxes do. I do just walk in there though, get the Q off, and proc my power cord, and here again I get an auto attack and another Q, my Hymn of Valor. I proc that again on Jinx. So she's actually quite low already. She's trying to shove these lanes, she's trying to get level 2, which is what a lot of Leonas will do. Caitlyn also does a good job here of getting that additional damage shot off on Jinx. And I get another Q off. Now, because Jinx is starting to take so much harass, this is great for us in the lane, because this means that Leona, if she does decide to dive on us, we can just focus the Jinx and almost kill her straight away. So, you know, because she's lost so much health, she is getting zoned out, and this does make Leona pretty useless. She comes in for another last hit and takes another chunk of her ass. I don't mind taking a bit of minion damage, which I do because I can just heal it straight back up. They don't have much sustain. Leona's actually taking Ancient Coin, which is a bit rare. So now we've actually, rather than them pushing us, we've actually pushed them all the way back. Jinx with a good shot there. But she's now going to struggle. Jinx isn't one of the best champions at farming under the tower. She's better than some. I am just waiting for it to come out. Now she's going to come in for this big minion, this cannon minion, sorry. So I do go for some more harass. Here we're pushed up, and I believe that they've taken the first blood. I do go up here to ward this, get a little bit of harass off on the Amumu. You know, we want that warded because I knew that he'd just been mid, he'd just got a kill. It's quite likely he could just roam straight to the bot lane and try and do the same again, especially as we've just pushed up. So we do let them have that. Caitlyn again proccing that passive, that 7th shot, headshot I think it is on Leona this time. We do get some harass on Leona because she's roaming forward. Jinx is staying that far away from us now, that's a struggle. And Mumu tries to just walk straight into lane here, which isn't really going to work. You know, and we're too far away. They can't get their engages off on us. So we do actually turn straight around because they've used up their engages. We go straight back some more harass. Obviously, we do want to be trying to harass the Jinx more, but if Jinx is just going to stay out of range and not farm like this, we will just I will just have to harass the Leona instead, which isn't as effective, but you know it's still good. I mean, a lot of people don't understand the support role. The support role, to actually sum it up properly, is what you're supposed to be doing is, in a way, you're supposed to be winning your lane in the early game, so that your ADC, in this case Caitlyn, can carry you in the late game. Because if you lose your lane, or you do nothing to help your lane, and then Caitlyn is behind, she's not going to be able to carry me in the late game when we need the extra damage from her. So actually just proc my spell thief schedule, as that's gold, just on the tower, just to get a little bit of free gold. And we do just keep putting down the pressure here. We've got that push warded. It's unlikely Muma's going to come wandering all the way around the river because it's quite early on, and he loses a lot of XP doing that. So I'm pretty happy that Muma's not going to do that. And they haven't got someone who's more mobile who can jump to the wall like a Lee Sin and do that. And here we are, we're just keeping it going now, look, keeping up the harass on Jinx, and because of this Leona is useless. So as you can see, we're winning this lane based on the fact that Leona can't do anything. So she can't carry Jinx into an advantage for the late game because she can't do anything. I actually don't know, I'm still on a ward here, I'm not doing that on purpose. And okay, we're just frozen in the lane now, which is great because Jinx is just sat there. She can't get any CS, and she's just losing out these minions. Now she's just taking the occasional one with her skills, but she's completely out of mana. So, you know, really, they should just back, and she should probably just go buy a Duran's Blade, in my opinion, or she should wait for this wave and then go get a Duran's Blade. But as you can see, we're winning a lot on CS here. We've got 46. My Kane's got 46 and Jinx got 20. But our team are losing across the map. Lux has died twice in the mid lane, and Teemo has died once in the top lane. So the rest of our team are doing pretty bad. So I know that we need to put pressure on. We need to keep this going. We need to try and secure some kills. But it's going to be tough to do that before 6 when I get my stun. And I do know that Amumu will always be coming bot now. We know that their team is going to be wanting Amumu to come to the bot lane. Yeah, we tried to get the lock-up on us, and actually failed, and Cait does a great job there of just locking up the kill on Jinx. So instead of panicking and just trying to like flash out or anything, she just focuses her down, and again it's just a great harass putting down this down on Amumu. I mean, this is one of the situations where Amumu just got his 6, I believe, so he has his ulti, so we have to be a little bit careful, but they don't have much damage with Leona and Amumu. I think we have more damage, as long as our mana is up. We can actually stay in this lane as long as we want, but we do choose to recall now. Kane's got a kill, she got the most CS in the game, she's doing really well. And we're going back, and obviously she's going to buy, and this buy really needs to affect our lane a lot. I believe, yeah, she picks up the BF sword, which is the perfect item. I've got quite a lot of gold as well. I got that assist and I get the extra gold for all that. And obviously for my masteries and that, I'm getting a bit of gold from them. So I actually have enough gold to buy a sight stone. I would normally like to upgrade my spell thief's edge, but I wanted to buy a vision ward. And then with that vision ward, I didn't have enough gold to buy upgrade the spell thief's edge, so I actually go straight for the boots instead. Which is a good item for me too, because Sona is kind of prone to being locked up by gankers. But now I've got more HP and quite happy with that. Actually, take that CS though by accident. I am just trying to do a little bit of damage on, so Caitlyn can push this lane a little bit quicker. And now I can start warding up the lane. As you can see, I do discover they have a pink ward there, so I'm happy just to harass Leona a little bit. And Caitlyn comes with me, so we can take this pink ward together, which is great. You often don't see this from your AD carry. Is actually helping the support to take out the pink wards because they're a nuisance at the end of the day. But as you can see, that Sona's got a very good trade early game. I mean, that was like nearly a quarter of Jinx's health, I think, and she got one auto attack off on me, and that was it. It's nowhere near enough to do some real damage. So I actually want this bush because you don't want Leona just jumping out of that bush and jumping on your ADC. We actually picked up some more kills across the map. I believe Jarvan is he's got a kill and he's got an assist, so he's been helping out mid lane quite a lot, which is great. But then Lux has actually died again, so this is again our team's not doing very good, not nearly as good as I'd hoped, you know. And Jarvan has actually gone in on the brand, failed to take him there, but he's defending his lane. Teemo's very low. I don't know why he's doing that. And we do get caught here a little bit. We do have all of our Sona spells and their ult, so I actually put the exhaust on Leona to stop her engaging onto Caitlyn. You know, it's probably a questionable play, but she does have flash. I mean, she could have flash engaged onto Caitlyn. I'm surprised she didn't. Maybe she didn't have her E up in time, because I imagine she didn't have her E up in time. But I didn't want her to get all the Caitlyn, because we're doing really well. So we blow a lot there. I actually don't blow my flash because they do focus Caitlyn really well. I'm actually going for a bit of trade here on Jinx. And now I'm going to try and pick up some CS, but it's very difficult with such a low attack damage. But Jinx is actually lower because we're winning this lane pretty well. Caitlyn had some pots, so she just popped a few pots, and then we're back to just putting the pressure on again. J4 has actually come to the bot lane here. I don't know what he's trying to do. I actually throw the pink ward up here just to see if they can see him in this bush. And as you can see, they have all roamed down the bot lane, and like I said, they are winning across the map, so they have actually come to bot lane. We are actually winning on gold, which surprises me. I actually stand right back here because I'm happy for them to all camp the bot lane, but I don't want to be getting too close. So here Brand actually flashes in, and we take a lot of damage, and we actually just get wiped out here. The Leona ulti was great on Caitlyn, and I stayed around to try and help. Maybe I should have just ran, but I wanted to try and get the E off on Caitlyn and help us. So we actually lose that. Not pretty bad. They get the shutdown on us, and it gives them a good lead. You know, they actually go straight for the dragon. Lux finally pushes up the mid wave, even though Brand has been bottom forever. So that was a bit of a mistake there. And a few of our guys, I think J4's trying to contest the dragon. I remember pinging and telling them not to because, well, you know, it's possibly a 2v4 down there, but I did think Brand might have gone back, but either way, 2v3, 2v4 is not a good idea. Let's just stay here and just help J4 this blue a little bit. Heal him up a little bit, and I probably do take a little bit of the XP away there, but I am just wandering down here, warding up this lane. As soon as I died, I did go back and start building my chalice because I want to work towards the Mikhail's Crucible, because there is so much CC on this team that they are just going to dive onto Caitlyn. Here, we actually forced a flash from Jinx there. We get a lot of harass down. And Caitlyn's good job of quickly pushing up this lane, which is what we want. We need to keep pressure on to draw the jungler and stuff to the bot lane to stop him from snowballing his other lanes. Because as much as we're winning, the most of the gold is on our bot lane at the moment. J4's not doing a bad job either, but Teemo's doing pretty horribly. And Lux has died a lot, you know, so as much as she's doing okay, well, she's pretty low on CS, she's got 2 kills, that's okay. It's, she's given away 3 kills to a Brand. Here, Leona ults us just to try and defend this tower, so this is a pretty much a wasted ult, in my opinion. She could have waited for Jinx to come back and then put on some real harass. Caitlyn has no mana, so there's no reason to just, you know what I mean, she just saved her ulti. She could have done a lot better there. Here, I actually make a call to camp this bush and focus this Jinx. So I actually walk out, ulti here and start everything. I know she has she just used her flash on the last back. Here, I really want to give the kill to Caitlyn, but I figure I just can't, you know, and you know, they're going to be coming for ganks. Leona can jump back in and stun me up, and Caitlyn's too far away, so I actually just do take the kill myself. She actually got zoned out by the Jinx's traps there. And this call here, just to stay in this bush, it only worked because I knew that Jinx had no summoners. She used a flash just before when we jumped on her. And then she actually used a heal against the Caitlyn ulti. So I make another call here to go and do the dragon with just 2, because I know his bot lane is just backed. And I believe Caitlyn, at this point I know Caitlyn's got quite a lot of damage, so I do choose for us two to just do it. I last saw a movement near the top lane. I believe he was at the top of the mid lane, so I figure he's going in that direction. No, we are just trying to do this because I always say this in all my videos. I'm trying to help the rest of my team by getting them all more gold as well. So we're doing a good job of this by taking this down. And Leona does ward up, but it is too late. She should have probably warded that before she went back. We do lose a lot of health, so we're going to lose some map pressure here. We are going to... Jinx is going to have to push his wave up for free, but the gold is worth it for our team, I believe. They're all losing lanes, and there'll be a lot of help to our other laners. Just to give them a little bit of a catch-up, because like I say, we are losing across the map. Or we was. And we are losing a lot on kills. Teemo's actually doing quite a good job of CS in here against Malphite, which is quite surprising. I'd expect Malphite to be putting down a lot more harassing damage. And here Jinx does a good job of just shoving up the wave, you know, because she knew that we went to do the dragon. No one covered our turret. She does just push up our turret, which isn't ideal. But at the end of the day, this is the point of the game now where you know, they've equalled that gold that we took from the dragon, which is good for them. But a dragon's better than a turret at this point, an outer turret. And we do ping to go mid lane here, and I am just warding up the river as I go, trying to make it safe. Just do scalpel wards here. We do catch it. We do see him though, so we do put down some damage on him. I do ping to back off here because I know that the rest of their team is going to be nearby, and they are coming. And Leona nearly catches Caitlyn here. I believe how to get the ulti off here on Brandon. There's almost no follow-up. You know, Lux could have thrown a skill. I'm not sure if she'd used the skills on the creeps or what, but that's the sort of point where this elo you'd expect Lux to, as soon as I ult the Brand, you'd expect her to follow up and throw on all of the skills and just insta-kill the Brand. But her laser was actually on cooldown. I don't know what she used it doing. And we do actually just bully them away from this turret and take it down. We have a reasonably good sieging comp with Lux, Caitlyn, and me for just cleaning them back up. But Malphite does actually come in here, watching 3 people with ulti, and Jarvan does jump in, but I'm not sure, he may have saved me and Caitlyn in the process. But it looks like it will cost him his life. I do actually block that Jinx rocket there for Caitlyn, which is great for us. So we do actually lose out that a little bit, I think. We only took down 1 kill and they killed 3 of our players due to this Malphite ult, because the Malphite ult does do a lot of damage, you know. It's a great skill, it can't really be stopped, so he does turn that fight around pretty quickly with a great ulti. And I am actually just trying to, I know that Lux is going to be back to his wave soon, but I also know Brand will be back probably quicker because he did beat quite a while ago. So I'm just pushing that up a little bit, because I know that if he's back before, then they can get a lot of damage down on our turret if they've got a full wave of minions. And I do choose to back here. I could have done with my ulti for that last fight, but obviously I tried to use it to lock Brand up and then insta-kill him, but it failed, so this is fair enough. And obviously, like I said, they are just pushing the mid lane and taking down that tower. Nobody's gone to cover, so this is pretty poor, you know. It's just a free tower. And Jinx is very good at pushing towers. We all seem to know that. But I do get a lot of damage down her. She is quite scared of me at the moment because I am doing more damage than her. But you know, any sort of CC and they can lock me up. Here we've got J4's wandering a bit. I think he's actually running away from the Brand and Leona. He's a little bit low on health, and Brand has a lot of damage. He's getting pretty fed at this point, so my focus with my stuns is actually going to be on Brand from now on. That's the aim for me, really. Actually, one down here, actually go to try and head them off. Amumu actually comes around after me. Actually start get some damage down there. I know Lux is going this way, so she does a great job of getting some harass down on them, and I do manage to escape with my life, even with the Brand passive ticking away there. So I got caught out a little bit there. We wanted to head off this Brand and Leona, because I know with my stun on it quickly we can just kill the Brand quite easily. Leona there just fishing for trying to get me onto me. I don't think it would have done much good if she did hit me, because she'd have been way out of position, and I have healed myself back up to almost full health. Because I finished my Miguel's Crucible, I can say I do have a lot more sustain now. I can just spam my skills a lot. Every time they come off cooldown, obviously if I'm spamming all of them, then I will still run out of mana, but I can just keep spamming the heal if required. So I don't actually go back. I do complete the Mikhails, and I'm looking to use it when the Amumu ults, because this is the longest stun on their team, but if he's not nearby I will just use it to negate like the Leona stun or something. It also heals for a small amount, which some people sometimes overlook, but if someone sort of dives in, just try and finish someone off and get the final kill, and you just, even if they're not CC'd, if you just heal them up a little bit, then you will find that sometimes it will prevent a kill, so and it can end up being a great result. So Brand's getting some. I actually put the heal down. Obviously, since Sona's got I feel she got buffed on her last patch. I used to play her a lot. I think she got nerfed a long time ago, and people stopped playing her so much. And then here Leona gets a good engage here, and we get caught by the Brand ulti. You know, it's perfect for catching two people out, because it just bounces from one target to the other and just does ridiculous amounts of damage. So Caitlyn does die really quickly. I mean, I think he only used about 2 skills there. But as I was saying, I think Sona's been buffed since the last changes, and I think she's really viable now. I mean, J4 actually disconnects here, which is obviously really bad for us. I do complete my boots first. Looks like I spam my skills so much, and I pick up another pink ward. I believe my last one was removed, so I just wanted to keep refreshing that. Even if my last pink ward isn't removed, I will often pick up another one, and sometimes just pick up 2, just because I think they're great just to carry around with you in case we decide to do Baron. If you've got a pink ward handy, you can just throw that down. It's a very, very useful thing to do. But you know, I do think Sona got buffed in the last changes to her. I don't know why she's not very common. I think it's just lack of mobility. She's not played so much. She's quite easy to gank. We actually thought they were doing the Baron here, and they're not. And we're not sure. I'm not sure where they all are, but we do come around here, and Lux does almost get caught. Leona actually misses, and I do actually get caught out here, but I do try to just stand in the middle. Lux actually misses again. Lux didn't actually have to flash the engage from Leona, but she does. As you can see, Brand's doing a lot of damage at this point. I actually just ulted pretty much out of panic, so I wanted to try and just use my ult before I died, to try and, in case it saved my life. As you can see though in this game, as much as Teemo has farmed well, he died 3 times, and he's been pretty useless. This is why most of the time I do not like having Teemos in my game. Well, not particularly on my team. I don't know, maybe he's done real well in his top lane. I suppose he looks like he's denied quite a bit of farm out of Malphite, but he's given up 3 deaths for it, so I don't consider this to be a worthwhile trade, especially considering, in my opinion, if Teemo doesn't win his lane very hard, he will fall off late game, and the other players will outscale him. Almost any other champion in the game, in my opinion, will outscale him. Maybe not Gangplank. Maybe Gangplank doesn't outscale Teemo. I don't know. So here we're just trying to regain vision. I mean, we've lost quite a bit of gold lead. I believe they took the dragon again. So we've got a lot of dragons here, and I'm just because they've all been around this area. I'm just trying to get some vision back for us, because if ever the enemy comes and gets some kills in your jungle, then you need to just literally go through that part of the jungle and just try and clear out as many wards as you can. Ideally I could have done with an upgraded trinket and another pink ward, but I don't think I had a little bit of gold. I chose to get the captain's boots here to give approaching allies the additional movement speed. I believe this is very overlooked. They use it. It's seen quite a bit in LCS now that players tend to use them. They tend to rush them to give an extra bonus move speed to approaching allied champions, and it's a very overlooked thing, you know. It's especially when Caitlyn's gonna have to try and dodge all these engages from Leona and Amumu, not to mention the skill shots from Brand. Even try to dodge the engage from Malphite. It's very difficult. Looks actually using the laser to clear the wave out, and I'm not a fan of this. You know, she can use other skills for that. And luckily for us, J4's back in the game. We actually catch out Leona here, and as you can see, I hit my my E before I attacked her, because obviously that procs hitting if the Q is the last spell I use before I use my proc my passive, my attacks do bonus damage. But if I proc my E is my last one before I use an auto attack for my passive, it actually slows the enemy by quite a decent percentage. And Amumu gets way aggressive here and tries to steal away these waves. I'm not sure if he got them or not. I think maybe he did, but no, he didn't use his smite, so I imagine he didn't. But he knows our whole team is around, so this was kind of a bit stupid of him, really, I think. Obviously this bush here is warded. I actually tried to dodge that out, but I just get hit by it. And I go to deward that. As soon as the Malphite comes, I know that we can both die pretty quickly, so make the decision to not go in for that. Teemo and J4 looks like they've been caught out again. Teemo's actually dead. I can't get in here. J4 needs to stop his ulti. But we do get around the back side of them here, and they have all taken a lot of damage. I'm not sure if they dived or what. But Jinx is actually split pushing, so this is actually Teemo gets caught. J4 gets the engage on them, which is great. He isn't really tanky enough, but he does a decent job, and because it ends up being we end up outnumbering them. We actually get the Jinx ended up taking that really there. So this is a problem with quite a few AD carries in the lower elos, is they don't realise that you need to be with your team. You know, this Jinx is just farming away quite merrily, and okay, she's built up 2 items. She's got all the highest CS in the game, but she's got 2 kills, no assists. So even I've got 6 assists, so you'll find that the 6 assists will make up a lot of the gold that she's got from farming. So this is a real problem in some elos, is these players not really understanding that you need to stay with your team. You can't just ignore this fact and go off farming on your own. So here I go back, you know. I mean, sometimes I will complete the Spell Thief's Edge into the Frost Queen's Claim earlier, but in this instance I did just want to get some more utility for the rest of my team and some more crowd control. Teemo gets caught again, and this is really costing our team now, because this time Jinx has moved, Caitlyn is top, and they take the turret. I actually get a good ulti off here on about 3 of them. J4 goes in, Caitlyn gets her ulti down on Brand, which is perfect, and I am just trying to bait them in a little bit until engaging towards me, but I'm low health. But they don't fall for it. Caitlyn does get the kill on them. The thing is with their team is once they've used their engage, they have no more engage. You know, they can engage once and once only. Here we can chase the Brand. I actually tried to flash over and kill him, and then Lux flashes over really late. A misplay there by Lux. So it could be worse, you know. Here we do catch them out again here, and at this point I believe she actually hits the laser. I'm not sure if she missed the laser actually, but either way it wasn't going to secure the kill. Into Malphite. There's a lot of magic resist, and I actually keep pinging Lux to go back. She doesn't listen, and common mistake of people will be to go and like wait for her or try and help her, and you know, sometimes you just gotta like cut your losses and say if she wants to stay and die, then she can do it on her own. And it's the best attitude to have, I believe, because it will actually make them it'll force them to go back, because they will know how stupid they'll look if they die. Solo there. Again, just to reiterate, the Teemo still has done nothing on our team. He's farmed quite well. Malphite's a little bit further behind from him, but he has done nothing. He's in the team fights. He has literally been invisible, done nothing. You know, I haven't really seen many of his shrooms about in our team fights. You know, I mean, they haven't been placed very well or something. So he hasn't done much. Lux gets a good catch here on a Mumu, and I didn't want to get rid of this ward near my pink just to make it a little bit more difficult for them to take that. Teemo's finally decided to group with us. We really need to this is a very awkward team for us to play against, because we need to try and poke them, because they have like 3 tanks, not a lot of ranged harass, well, almost no ranged harass actually. Brand has to get so close to do his harass that it would be a bad idea for him to do that. So we do need to try and poke, but trying to poke can easily cost us, because the Malphite can just dive in on us. Leona can shortly follow with an ulti, and so. And Caitlyn gets caught by a slow there from it's from Jinx, sorry. Like electric shot, whatever it is. And we do choose to chase him here, because they've taken a lot of poke. So we choose to chase him. We actually catch the Mumu out here. He does actually jump to me, which is not an issue, because by coming towards me, he's just coming towards the rest of our team. And so this gives us the chance to push up the mid lane here, instead of being the ones on the back foot, because this is what we need. If they have no Mumu ulti, this is a perfect time for us to engage back on them. And but we have no minions with us, so we can't push the tower. The spawn timers are still reasonably low. You know, he's got 20 seconds. By the time that next creep wave gets there, he's going to be coming back. The good thing is, people sometimes forget that when playing against the Mumu, his ulti is on quite a long cooldown, so you can, once he's used his ulti, that's the time to engage. You have like a 2-minute window where if you can get another team fight without him ulti, it makes that much difference to a team fight. So that's the time to try and get the fight on. He actually trying to sit around this corner, and I do ulti the Brand because I know he can one-shot Caitlyn quite easily. So using just my ulti to just kill the Brand is certainly worth it at this point, in my opinion. Teemo has actually gone up to clean up the top wave, which I don't think is a good idea. He'd be a lot more useful here helping the team. And Lux basically wastes her ulti there, because all she does is pop a Banshee Veil, I think, and I think that's literally all she did. And we do decide to back off again, because we are a little scared of being engaged on by this team, you know. Even without the Brand, they have so much tankiness, and Caitlyn actually doesn't have a last whisper yet, which is the one thing I point out is not so good about her build. But overall, you know, she's built pretty much how I would have built, to be honest. She just does need a last whisper as soon as possible, because they are going to start stacking obscene amounts of armor pretty soon. And you see Leona already has her Randuins, and Malphite has his Iceborne Gauntlet, which gives you about 70 armor, I believe. So the next items for them, and they've all got a lot of magic resist, so the next items for them all is going to be more armor. Here I'm just trying to ward at the Baron, you know, just regain good vision control around this area, even if it's just our jungle side of the Baron, because we don't want them to try and rush it. We haven't seen any of them for a little while. The team has done a good job there with his shrooms of just shrooming up the Baron, so that gets a lot of vision on now. And we do actually make a little exchange here, and there's quite a few ultis pretty much wasted here. I mean, Leona's ulti did nothing. Lux ulti didn't do too much. I don't think she even hit the brand. I do actually, even though I just put a pink ward up there, I just use another pink ward. Because again, like I said, I carried 2 with me just to clear out the wards down the Baron, because we did get the pressure there. I actually come around and follow this Lux round here, because the team is doing, he's doing actually quite a good job there pushing up the mid lane, so you know, due credit there. And we do actually catch out Leona here. I actually, again, I try and get the slow off on it. Luna actually, because he jumped right into he flashes right in front of me. I know I can see I can catch Leona and him with my ulti, so I do choose to ulti them, even though I prefer saving it for either Jinx or Bran. Here we ping the Baron, and J4. I mean, it's the obvious thing to do, but J4 actually decides to go in here, and we do actually pick up 3 kills. I believe that's it. Oh, when we do go in for the Jinx as well, and do a good job there. Now we are pinging. Obviously, you can see there's a bit of confusion here. We're pinging. I actually decided to tank the tower here, and nobody gets any damage down it. So yeah, that was a complete waste. So we have to go back to just shoving the minions up. And we do take down this tower, which is a great job by us. You know, we caught them out due to good ward coverage. I mean, if you look on the map, they have almost no wards down. We have a lot of wards here. I'm pinging them to go back. We have the option here to go for Baron, because Jinx still has quite a lot of spawn time left. But grouping up near the Baron is probably a really bad thing against their team, especially if Malphite gets there in time. But we do ping to go to Baron. Me and Caitlyn are already there. We're waiting. You know, the team are lagging a little bit here. And there is actually a ward right on top of the Baron, which we don't spot. So that's pretty bad. J4 does catch it, and once we know it's there, we do choose to just back off and ping this bot tower. That's what it is. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, I do actually. Obviously, I've already completed my my locket of the Iron Solari, which is upgraded from the Aegis, of course, because I just realised that. Well, I didn't just realise, but I know that Bran's doing a lot of damage. Leona does magic damage a little bit, but she does some magic damage. Amumu does quite a bit of magic damage, and Malphite does magic damage. So the lock is actually going to reduce damage from skills from 4 out of 5 of their players. So for the whole team, so it's actually a real boost overall. So I do choose to complete that. Also, the extra shield from it will be helpful. It's like a 150 shield, I think, a level 15. I think it's a 150. It's 50 plus 150 shield, so that's helpful for our team because we don't have much tankiness. We only have the J4. Other than that, we just have 4 squishy champs. So we need to do that. At the moment, I'm doing pretty good though. I've managed to pick up 3 kills along the way as support here, and 13 assists, and this is perfect. You know, Caitlyn's only picked up 5 of the kills, but J4's done a pretty good job of picking up the kills and catching people out. Here, I'm pinging towards the Baron. I've obviously bought 2 more pink wards. Throw one down here at the Baron. It's not warded, and Teemo and J4 go way ahead of the team. Lux is actually at base, and they get caught out really bad. I believe they caught Amumu and was chasing him for a long time, and I started pinging them to go back, and they kept following. So there was no way that Caitlyn or Lux could get into that fight, and I wasn't going to run all the way over there knowingly that they were going to die. Obviously, these guys straight away run straight to Baron. Lux actually wastes a laser, and I've happier seen her try and spam all her skills on the Baron when he was almost dead. But we are doing a good job of harassing them here while they're doing it, and actually go a bit crazy here and actually flash over the wall and get down the ulti on all of the team and the Baron, and actually managed to pick up the Baron and then kill Amumu. I actually decided I was actually going to go after Baron there. I knew I was never going to escape this fight, but I was trying to actually save Caitlyn and help her get out of there, but she doesn't get out either. She was trying to, I believe she was trying to use her E through that wall. So considering we're 3v5, we managed to steal the Baron. I managed to steal the Baron with the help of a lot of harass. I don't know why Amumu failed the smite. I think he just must have panicked when I ulted over, when I flashed over the wall. He must have panicked and used it, trying to use it at the same time as his skills, and fortunately failed that. So we actually have the super minions in their base. No, none of our team actually got the Baron buff because they were all the ones that we either died after I got it or our team was already dead. But we do pick up the global gold from it and the 2 kills, which is helpful, you know. But as you can see, this brand has been sort of stopped, and I find this quite common with brands. Is I don't like a brand on my team very often because they can snowball their damage really well, but they can also just later on they just tend to get shut down because they have no mobility, you know, and you can just lock them up with a stun and they're dead like. So I can't remember what I actually bought with this extra gold. I don't think I actually bought anything because I didn't actually have much gold, but Lux actually uses the laser here on the dragon. Again, I find this really wasteful. I know it's only on a really low cooldown and all. Lux players will flame me forever for saying things like this, but not to go on about how it's on such a low cooldown. But if they engage straight after she's used a laser, then the laser's no longer useful in the fight, so... You know, I mean, it's such a good skill. It can go straight for the full enemy team, but yeah, Lux players tend to just use it so frivolously. But she has actually built a Medjai's, which I think I find ridiculous. You do get engaged on here, and again, I do just ulti the brand straight away. And me and J4 do actually fail to burst him down here, and Cait then actually follows him. I believe it's J4 actually dives onto the back line and actually gets the kill onto Jinx on his own. So he does a really, really good job here. And we are just trying to clean up the kills here, and we do clean them up. I don't think Amumu had any part in this fight whatsoever, so we actually engaged at a real perfect time. Yeah, I'm happy to tank a bit of the turret damage, but Cait then actually doesn't help, and Teemo's farming the bot lane. You know, I mean, I'm happy to tank quite a bit of this turret damage if they just get over to it to try and press the towers down. If actually goes into the Amumu, which is never really that good of a job, but he does choose to go aggressive, which was a pretty bad idea, really. He does actually just get bursted down, and that last team fight did cost them the game. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and if you want to see some more, then check out my channel. Thanks, and good luck.